Fuck is good with everybody? What's good? How's everybody doing today? The camera is a little blurry. Turn that off for you. Let's get the sound up. All right, we looking good. What's going on, everybody? We live. I was going to go live yesterday. Anyone that had liked previously, I appreciate you guys. I rescheduled it for today. I just wasn't feeling it last night. Salute to King Troll, Mr. Outside, 183rd B's. Was just over there. Had a good topic going on from Friday night, and I thought it was a great, it was something we can maybe speak on as well from our side of the standards. Because as everyone knows, over here on Murph, we try to look at things with a little bit of critical thinking, common fucking sense, as rare as that shit is anymore. What's going on, everybody? My name is Murph 4Dub, Murph 420. It's your first time here. I also go by murphthekenzo. Looks like we got a lot of familiar faces here, so salute to everybody. Day ones, she-wolves, aliens, the whole squad, whole community. Rolling up my doobie, bear with me. We're going to say what's up to the chat, though, like we always do. Let me just get this thing. And hold on a second there. I got Bud stuck to my gosh darn hand. Remember, guys, make sure you guys are also subscribing to Cooking with Kels. It's my wife's page. I'm going to be working on intros for both of us this week. Like real deal good intros and shit. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed to her. As I always say, when I do start going through my hellos, content creators, I will ask that they drop their link or one of the mods if they're able to drop those content creators' link. We like to support the community. Once again, I am Murph 4Dub, Murph 420, murphthekenzo, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's what my grandma used to always say. Salute. Rest in peace, Cass Clegg. OG, triple OG. Just let me get this going. We're almost there, guys. Bear with me. I just want to, as always, salute to my wolf mob. Day ones, original day ones. Day one since day one. You a day one on day one if you rock with the family. Day one, day one, day one. All right, y'all, let's jump into the comment section. Got to get through the hellos so we can smoke the doobie. All right, the comments, as always, they don't go all the way back, so we'll start from where we can. Talking with Tommy D, he was number 5. Salute to Talking with Tommy D. Again, Tommy, drop your link or another mod if they can. Subscribe to Talking with Tommy D, guys. Maybellina, great to see you as always. Thank you again for the last episode. Vic, my bro, Badland Vic, I see you. Number 6, always got the bet. And since I said it, deleted comments, you do see Wifey was number 1. And she's always dropping our hashtags here. So they are day ones, Murph's Angels, family over everything. Hashtag fuck Murph. You know, fuck Murph. Fuck him. Hashtag Murph 420, Wolf Mob, Queen She-Wolf, illest beat creator, not safe for work warning. And a salute to the work warriors. Our work warriors are those who are going to, coming from, or at work right now. Make sure y'all got your headphones in. Not safe for work warning. We use profanity. We smoke marijuana. Let me get this joint off. Help abide by the comments. Salute MC. I just registered you up. Good to see you. Maddie, great to see you as always. She-Wolves, I see y'all. I'm getting a jump in my comments, guys, so bear with me. Big jump, Jesus. All right. My sis Pam, salute. Love you as always, sis. Great to see you. Who? Little old Bay? No. Thank you, Vic. Vic, B-A-D, capital B, lower. I'll write it in the chat. Hold on. Like this, Vic. It's in the chat right there, bro. That's how I wrote it. Low blood, salute. Salute. Good to see you. Miss Kelly, good to see you again. How you doing? I hope you and my Kelly are having a good day down there. John Hamilton, my bro. It was great talking to you over there, John. I was just saying we over KT. He was having the discussion. It was about race and the shit that we've been going through as a community, and some emotions boiled over. And I think some discussions are needed to be had, though. We always try to come at things from a certain perspective, common sense, critical thinking. I haven't worn this bad boy in a while. Feels like weird. I've been wearing my hoodie. Trying to get there. Everybody, please bear with me. I don't want to miss anyone. Everyone likes to feel welcome. All right, Tommy and Kel's got their links up. Awesome. Happy birthday to Reno Biz. Make sure you guys are dropping Reno's link for me as well. Make sure you guys are watching Reno's content and subscribe. He's getting close to monetization. And today's his birthday as well. So, all right. I think I got everybody. I'm just seeing a big jump in the comments. We got 13 likes. I appreciate that. We got 17 watching. Could you guys please hit the like button for me if you haven't? Hit the X in the right corner. Click likes. Live chat to come right back. Salute to everybody. Good vibes sent to everybody. Yeah, love you always, sis. We need to have a talk this week as well. We haven't had one. It definitely helps keep my mind clear. Maybelline said, gotta hop in the Uber. Oh yeah, you better put the earbuds in if you gotta get the Uber. Yeah, sub to my bro Vic LF, of course. Babe, is that Reno's right there? That might be Reno's link. Josiah, salute. Good to see you, bro. Subscribe to Josiah. Drop your link, sir, so people can subscribe. Kelly, that's awesome to hear. She said, doing well. Oh, hold on the comments. Thank you for asking. Things are good. Excuse me. Things are always good here when your Kelly is here. That's awesome. Josiah, thank you. Yeah, guys, if you have Facebook, Twitter, anything like that, please give us a share. I am on all social medias. You search murphthekenzo, you can find me on just about anything. Google it, and you can kind of come across everything a little faster. So just Google murphthekenzo, M-U-R-P-H, the T-H-E, Kenzo, K-E-N-Z-O, and you'll find everything. But we're getting there on our hellos, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, happy birthday to Rito. Salute to my brother. Let me put that comment up. Fucking hot. I had the heat on from this morning. I forgot to turn it off. It was a bad idea. Salute King Ramon. Make sure you guys are subscribing to King Ramon. King Ramon, drop your link. Do you have a wrench in here? You should. Nope. Let's get that thing. Bang. There, Ramon, drop your link, bro. I wrenched you up. Okay, that's Frank's. Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribing to Morals Over Money. My bro Frank, doing great things for the world. Linda, what's going on? All right, guys, I caught up. That's good. We're caught up. So I'm glad I got to salute everybody. If I missed anybody, say hello so we could say hello to you. KT, salute. How are you doing? I think I put your name up but didn't say hello. Dorota, we do miss you. I'm going to put this up. since Vic said that. Oh, I gotta get the comment off. Shit, I forgot. Hold on. Man, the banner too, bro. Come on. Oh yeah, her comment's up top. I'm looking for it. Oh well, that didn't work out as planned. Let's get back to the comments. Fuck it. Let's see the few. All right, KT, salute again. Right there. Behind the bar, subscribe to Behind the Bar. I hope he has a wrench. Yeah, he already does. Main, drop your link. Main's definitely worth checking out, guys. I think I'm caught up. I'm gonna drop the link. This is open panel discussion. 183rd B's was we don't want to get too deep in the race issue here, but I do want to say some of my feelings on it. And I like to keep the panel open for anybody. But on 183rd, well, I'm sorry, King Troll, he was playing something, an incident that happened Friday. A lot of emotions were flying around. Excuse me, that's fucking driving me nuts. But the point I wanted to come across is, though extreme, my brother Hurry Up and Die187 was saying, like, if you could say these things that hurt someone's feelings, why can't I say what I'm saying that, you know what I mean? And I said it as well extreme. I felt like, his point was dead on. Just because a word doesn't hurt you doesn't necessarily, that's how everyone else is going to feel. And I think there's that lack of consideration throughout a lot of the YouTube. Tommy D, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Murph, what's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
How you doing? Just saying what up.
Yeah, I missed a lot this weekend, dude. I didn't go on YouTube that much, and apparently I missed a lot. Main, I agree with this. I agree with Main's point right here for sure. I think it was a little too extreme. So do I. That's what I was saying. I thought it was extreme, but I understood his point. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yep. Okay. Same thing here, man. That's because and when he started to break it down like that, I totally agree with him. Am I buffering? When he brought that point up, I totally agree with him. You there,
what up,
Tom?
Linda? Salute, Linda. Salute, chat. What up? I hear you.
Try to switch over to.
No, you good. I hear you perfect.
For sharing. Yeah, I was buffering a little. I'm gonna pull the phone up just in case. Fucking computer. I gotta get me a laptop, dude. This thing's a pain in the ass.
Just use your phone. Your phone works better than anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you there?
Yeah, but there's an echo.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting rid of it.
It's like a stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, did it go away?
Yeah, it's good now.
All right. Hold on, let me get this computer to come down. So what's going on with you, bro?
Not much.
Did you see any of King Troll?
No, I have to watch it, I guess.
All right, so he was playing clips from Friday night, and Harry and Vic got into it, and Harry was getting very extreme with it, but his point was like what I'm saying. Oh, like, does that hurt your feelings? Good, because that's how the hell it feels when people are so nonchalantly just dropping the N-word. You know what I mean? So I wanted to speak on that. Like, how far do you feel is too far? When you're trying to make that point. When you're trying to make that point.
As far as an African American talking to a white person?
Yeah, like from Harry's position, he's trying to say offensive things to
I get it.
To get that reaction, so they kind of understand and learn the lesson here that things that you say affect people. So he's saying very extreme things. So my thing is, how far is too far when it comes to that, in your opinion?
Well,
How far
it
is too
depends.
far for Tommy D?
Well, for me, you don't have to go too far with me at all because I don't use that word. But
Now that's okay, but that's what I'm saying. So if someone
uh,
called, I hate this word as oh shit, that was the wrong link. Don't pay attention to that link I shared, Joe. Didn't mean that. But not even necessarily that word, Tom. Let's say someone called, I hate the word junkie, but let's say someone calls you that, and for you to say you're trying to show that now the N-word would be that example. You're not going to use it. That's Tommy D. But there's people out here that as soon as you offend them, that's what they go for. Like, I hate this comparison of cracker. I disagree, dude. Like, I don't think they're nearly anywhere as close to each other. You go and
they're not.
Like that's truly white privilege. No white names hurt our feelings. That shows you the privilege right in that. People misconceive what white privilege means, though, Tom. People think white privilege means you're rich and you get, and you get away with everything. No, that's not what it means. But it means you'll be given the benefit of the doubt because of your race. People don't understand that. They say, I was born in Kensington. Man, I was born in the low of the low. You people see where I'm from. You know what I mean? You people go down there and film. Like, you guys see where I'm from. So it's like, who am I? But yes, I still had a privilege over my other friends in that area. Definitely did. So, I just want to try to see some of the comments. That's why I'm asking your thought on it, Tom. Pam, it is never appropriate to say it. I agree, Pam. Like I said, I'm no saint. I know I've said it. I've said it in my past when I lived in Kensington. I've tried to get away from it. Tried to know that word has so much pain. I don't want to ever use it again. And I've gotten it completely out of my vocabulary for the most part. I don't even use it when I'm singing rap songs anymore. I skip it.
I'm going to be honest with you, Murph. I believe that it's wrong to say the word. I believe you should judge everybody the way they are. I believe you shouldn't go crazy on trying to get somebody who is ignorant to the fact by yelling insults and making yourself get out of character completely just to make a point get across that maybe he's probably never going to truly understand anyway because he is white. And the fact that a lot of the people didn't suffer through a lot of the segregation shit that happened. Their grandparents did.
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of people do. Oh, how long ago was? And it's like, yo, the civil rights movement was just the '60s, bro. That ain't that long ago.
No, it's not. And there's still racism too. But I'm saying, as far as slavery,
bad lad.
No, I believe that. I don't know. That's a hard subject to do.
Yo, what up, Vic?
Bad lad.
Hey, man.
Yeah, what up, Vic? Salute, buddy.
Like I said, when I lived in Kensington, it was me and another white dude that rapped. He had lived there his whole life. I lived in a different part of Kensington, left, came back. You know what I mean? So our experiences were a little different. But when we rapped, he would use it often. In the group, he would use it. I never did. So I think experience has a lot to do with all of this. If people grew up in white neighborhoods, they're not going to understand other than music and TV and social media. And that's how they're understanding the pain behind this word, not personal experience.
Facts.
Just trying to read some
comments.
So
you're asking how much a person should go to get that point across, how bad they should insult the other person to get the point across? How far?
Yeah, that's kind of my topic. Like, let's say someone called you a junkie, you know what I'm saying? Or me, or anyone in our community, they call us junkies, they call us whatever, the point. But to get your point across, to show how much pain that causes you, how much pain do you cast back to get that point across? And, that's where my brain went rolling, like, damn, because I mean, towards the end, Harry was even saying, that's not how he would ever really react, or, things like that. He was just trying to prove his point, and he realized he had went extreme. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, dude, this shit has been going on for a few months now. It's boiling over. We're a mixed community. You know what I mean? So these conversations need to be had. But when you're at a place where people are throwing jabs at each other, it's not going to ever really turn out to be the conversation the way it's needed.
Exactly, man.
Hey, salute in the milkman. Appreciate that. Cash App 777. Salute. Moonlight, bitch. That was for you. That was for you, man. Salute behind the bar community, bro. I fuck with all y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all realize.
The whole
My
behind
brother
the
Vic
bar.
too. Vic, I see you everywhere. I know you do too. Me and you. That's why I could feel comfortable there, though, because I definitely know you're there. I know Maine.
Can't hear you.
All right, I'm back. So, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Why, I can't hear Murph? So I'm
Nah.
Murph.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, I hear him. You're
I
back
had a
now.
text come through. A text knocked me down for a sec.
Oh.
Moonlight, bitch. I love that. That shit's funny.
Yeah, like, my daughter,
The R should never be used. The R should be dead. ER should be dead, in my opinion. I mean, I ain't telling anyone what to use, but in my opinion, ER should be dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm saying.
I know people that don't want to use even A, but I mean, ER should be dead. Too much pain behind it.
I never used that word on YouTube.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been on. I don't even come on the panels like that.
Yep.
But even in the chat, I would never use that. Use that.
You know what's funny? I don't know if
Did
I
you
had to
grow up
leave.
using
I
it with your friends, though?
don't know if KT showed the part, but there was a part where Harry even said that, as a Hispanic from New York, he uses it. He said, but if an African-American man said it bothered them, he would stop. And I thought that point was very important because he's saying he uses it. He's offended for anyone that it would offend. However, if he would show that respect if need be. So you know what I mean? That's where I feel there's a level of respect that's not really being shown between the participants of the debate. The people who are debating is already someone that might look down on the other person, predisposed from their the transgressions that got us to this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to have Harry and Vic have that conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a combo for like me and Bees, or Tommy and Bees, or Vic and me, like shit like that. You know what I mean? More level-headed conversations can be had. A lot of emotion.
Like my father, like he's Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, she's Italian.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, but I have a mixed daughter.
Exactly. But you know what? Kensington is different though, bro, because the people, the white people or the people who are white and Puerto Rican mix like you, they use it. Puerto Ricans use it. You know what I mean? So it's a little different in North Philly than other places. But if you're in a place,
they use it all over North Philly. They use it all over North Philly.
If you're somewhere and people have verbally expressed to you like, yo, when you use that word, it bothers me. Even if we're trolling each other, I don't like it. And then you still do it. It's like a smack in the face, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
there's been plenty
never did it. I never felt comfortable doing it.
People who said okay, even if this person says it's good, it's not good with me. If you fuck with that person, show them that respect. Show them that respect.
Just because you say it on troll call, that doesn't give you I don't give a fuck. That still shows you're still supposed to be you.
That's and that's always been a point of mine, bro. The level of standards and self-class and self-respect.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
going
joke with
against
you,
people
but I'm
that
not going
might
to
not hold themselves to the same standards you do. So it's like I always said I was at a disadvantage, bro, because I'll never go to race. I'll never go to religion. I'll never go to your sexuality. There are things I don't want to troll. I'd rather troll how you look, your haircut, how you dress, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's already a disadvantage, but I think it's rough because you face those levels where that's my moral standard. That might not be Vic's. And Vic might go ham on me on something I'm not going to go ham on him about. And that's just on me. You know what I mean? That's all I could do. That's my fault more than his. I'm just trying. I seen Chicken Butt, salute Chicken, dropped a comment earlier. I'm trying to see what it said. I thought it said something. I wanted to see. Yeah, guys, definitely drop anybody in here. You guys are welcome to drop your link. If you don't have a rent, let me know. I'll get back on YouTube.
You hear that
Drop
all
your
day
house.
long. You hear it all day long from where we're from.
Yep.
All day long. You know, but like
Chicken said, hey, I'm 50. I was always taught if you want to say that word, you are going to fight. And I choose not to be ignorant and not say the word. That's all it really takes. Hey, no, but babe, can you drop Jules' link if you're in here? Anybody drop Jersey with Jules' link, please? Or an official one.
I could drop her a link. It's easy to do. Just real easy. I can do it right now if you want.
Here, but I agree with Chick. Like I said, it's to a point that like this is 2021, bro. I'm not gonna play ignorance anymore. That's not an excuse for me anymore. You can't say, "Oh well, my friends don't." I can't. Okay, that's in your friend group. Keep it with your friend group. But on here, people are telling you they don't like it. You should curb it if they ask you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have to become World War III where people are starting to talk about each other's kids and families. It shouldn't have to come there just for someone to pay a level of respect. What's where'd it go? Right there. What's up, Bammer? Salute to Bams, guys.
Salute, Bam.
Bams is my crazy sister from Florida. She will make you laugh, though. When I was getting closer to getting out of the military, they started using that word a little better. And I think that's a big problem as well, Chicken, that, you know, speaking from my experience being part, you know, in the white community, that word's used very loosely and it's used, it might not even be used all the time for a black person anymore. It's just someone who's looked down on or frowned upon. But I just think the word, there's too much pain behind the word to use it. Especially if you look like the people who used it to their advantage. Yeah, I mean, Vic, I like to hear your thoughts on it, though.
I agree with
you
that.
You saying you're mixed and your daughter's mixed. That's a good perspective.
It's a good perspective. Very good perspective.
Yeah, my daughter is black and white. Black, white, and Puerto Rican.
So she got the whole mix.
Yeah. So, and
gives you a different perspective on things.
Right.
Even as a white man, even as a part white man, you can't say it doesn't affect you now. You have a daughter that's definitely going to affect some point in her life.
It definitely. And
it probably has already. She's a teenager, right? Your daughter?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah. I just wanted to be sure. Yeah. So it's already probably affected her somewhere in her life, for sure.
Yeah.
Kid, you got to understand, there's kids on the other side that are being taught, like, their whole life just to hate people that they don't even know. Like, no, we hate them. Why? Because they're black. And then you start meeting black people and you're like, wait a minute. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a friend. He almost killed his dad over that shit, bro. He grew up and married a black woman. He almost killed his dad. He said he was going to murder his dad over that shit. They got in a fight, fist fight. Because his dad raised him racist and, lied to his wife.
He almost murdered his father? For real?
They fist fought. He didn't almost murder, but you could just, like, the way he talked about it, bro, you're like, he's like, I almost killed him. I'm like, yo, I believe you, bro. You could just hear, like, the anger in his voice. Because he was, he was saying that. He's like, his dad was old by then. That's what he said. It was different. Like, by the time he was having a kid, it was different. You know what I mean? But it's still, he didn't fuck with him.
It's tough.
That was it. They got in a fight, and I don't think they ever spoke again until his dad died. You know what I mean? I don't think they ever spoke again. He got married and started having kids with her. You know what I mean? So I can't blame him. If you were raised racist and then you have mixed kids, like my parents are going to hate my children. Oh my God, I would never speak to them again, bro. Salute 183rd. You got B's videos up now, guys. We got 2 hours left, but you can set the reminder. His title is gaslighting, race baiting, hate speech, etc. a part of trolling? And that's kind of where we're not touching that exact topic, but we're kind of dancing around it a little bit. But I think, like I said, I think especially for white people, I think you just don't use the fucking word. Like, I mean, I can use it here. Okay, here it's been expressed here that people don't want you to use it. You know what I mean? So
Who's used it though? Who keeps stopping it?
You didn't.
Does anybody keep,
the same fucking people.
Same people. No, I get it. I get it. And
that's John Hamilton. John Hamilton was bringing it up a lot. John Hamilton was bringing it up a lot, and it's just like, how many times did people try to say this was a lapse of judgment, and they were trying to defend people that this shit just keeps happening? How many times can someone look like an asshole defending somebody? Do you know what I mean?
Just letting it loose, like.
Yeah, at some point you're letting it happen now, right? Because you're defending this person. You're thinking that they had a lapse of judgment, and that's not what it is. This is their true fucking blue feelings coming out. Like when I think when you're like, who said it in the chat? If you're here and you said it, shout yourself out. But someone said when you're drunk and when you're angry, they always say a drunk man's words are a sober man's conscience. And anger's the same way, bro. You get drunk with anger. There's John Hamilton right there. But so yeah, when you're angry or drunk, I do believe that, bro. Like a drunk man's words is a sober man conscious. When you're drunk, the shit you start spewing, that's how you really feel. So if your friend's drunk and he's like, fuck yeah, man, listen to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Let me see the comments.
What's up in the chat? Bams Marie, salute. What up, Jen? What up, Kay? Glad to see you guys here. Missed you guys. What up, Pamela? What up, Noisy Wolverine? Nosy Wolverine, I mean. Noisy. Yeah, I fell in the bush today, Murph. Really messed myself up.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what we're seeing. I feel like in the white community summit, you're seeing a lot of it now, but I feel like a lot it's dying with the generations. Like every generation is a little less racist than the one before it, because they're realizing fucking it was just bullshit. It was fucking.
What about all these new? I don't know if they were always there. I guess they were. These new groups, these Proud Boy groups, these supremacists.
They were always there. Everything that
they were. Okay. I get
happening. Yeah. It's just we can film it immediately. We can share it immediately.
They were always there. Now we have them on camera. That's what it is. Now everything's on camera now. You see so much of this. Like so much. People getting shot. Well, people getting pulled over for no reason.
No, he just said something. I think that's a good talking point right there. John, that was you who said that earlier too. I thought it might have been. But John said, I'm in the middle of Georgia, and y'all be surprised how far behind
it's different in different parts of the country. That's a fact.
And I understand, like, I'm from Philly, bro. Like, Philly's been always known for being, that's where the most of the abolitionists were coming from, was the North. You know what I mean? Philly, New York, shit like that. So I know our views are different than the South, but I would hope we're not that far behind. But yeah, John, that's so true. Drunk or angry, man, you really tell who you really are.
Yeah.
People speak truth in anger and drunkenness. Yep.
That's true.
It's all right, Bam said we got some girl shit going on, y'all. Sorry, it's okay. That's funny. Okay, but the thing is, some people think they can control their emotions, and then when they get up there, they can't in the moment. The real test is knowing when to get off. Knowing when you're to that point, you're like, let me save myself and get the fuck off of here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep. Yep. All right. Can you hear me? I think I muted myself.
No, I hear you.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's a lot of the problem, Kay, that people don't know when to. And that's what I said, Tommy, didn't I tell you that when you first start doing YouTube? The longer you go on, the longer you have a chance of saying something stupid.
I always remember you saying that.
I remember me saying it. Whenever I'm like, you know, it starts getting into like a heated argument. We've been on for like 2 hours. I'm like, you know what? Shit's going to go left. There's no good here. Let's end it.
Yeah.
It's all it really about. And chicken, that's my point. I feel like every generation has been less and less because it's like the parents let's say the parents from the 40s, which would be what let's say the parents from the 1920s, which would be my great grandparents. They might have been like the most racist people in the world. You know what I mean? They passed it to my grandmother, who might have been mixed with Native American and Irish, and you know what I mean? Whatever. Man, she marries, has his mixes. Their children are a little less. Their children are my children's generation is way less racist than our kids' generation. Don't want to hear none of that shit.
And Murph, my daughter don't even use that word. You understand me?
Yep.
Honestly, she gets mad when her mom is screaming and yelling. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby mom. If you know Philly, you know North Philly, 23rd and Diamond. Like,
okay, I agree.
From.
Go ahead, Vic. I'm just saying that. You're good. I'm not cutting you off.
No, like I think I told you before about where she was from. And
you said 22nd and Diamond?
No, 23rd.
Oh, same area. Hey, man.
Yeah,
That's definitely
project.
What do they call that over there? Strawberry Mansion?
Yeah, like 29. Yeah, it starts at 29th and Diamond, Strawberry Mansion.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, I used to go. There's a high school right by Lehigh.
Gratz is up there.
Kay, I agree with that. She said it's sad to me if someone has a mixed kid and uses the. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if it doesn't offend your child, it could offend their grandmother on that side, their mother, their brother. It's I don't know. Yeah, babe, definitely knowing when to shut it down is really important. And it's hard. I don't always. Sometimes you want to keep going because you're like, you know what? As long as I shut up, there's going to be good content here. You know what I mean? Let other people bury themselves and you shut up. But
yeah,
I was on someone's channel just a couple days ago. Oh, it jumped.
Hold on. I saw that. Did you see chickens? Is that what you were talking about?
I'm trying to read my chat.
That's a good comment. Read that. That's a good one. I saw a couple channels like that. Couple of channels like that. Where I'm like, why? Yeah. How come they're okay?
Chicken said he heard it so much that he started counting it, essentially.
I mean, it's ridiculous when they get out of control. And they think they have the privilege to do it for some reason.
He said, I was on somebody's channel just a couple days ago, and I'd never been on the channel before, but they said the N-word 450 times by the time I just got off because I was literally just counting the word. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, man, like, my baby mom will every other word, and it's like my daughter's like, Mom, like, what's wrong? Like,
I've seen arguments even with my friends in the black community that you have guys that are like, no, we're not using the word at all anymore. Then you have people that still together. Then you have people on the same tip that's like, no, that's our word still. So they have those confrontations, you know what I mean? And it's not, and I always loved it because it was real debate. No one was hitting each other. No one wanted to, it was a real debate with people trying to educate and, you know what I mean? Empathize with each other. That shit was always dope, bro. But I always I understood where people were coming from on every side of that. I understood how you would feel it was your word now. I understood how someone would feel to get rid of it altogether. Again, as a white man, it ain't my place. I just spectated. I didn't commentate. You know what I mean? I'm white, bro. That shit. I'm all white. That shit is not my place to tell anybody how they should feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just
Oh,
was brought up
John,
to not be
John
What'd
like
you say?
that, to not
John said
judge
there's
people on their
John
colors.
KKK welcome membership houses, Confederate
Yeah.
segregated proms, churches, etc. I can't go into details, but we're fighting. I mean, fighting. Jesus
Where is
Christ.
that? Did he say? Does he?
In Georgia.
Oh, okay, Georgia. Yeah,
That's
my bad.
Georgia. They're deep down there, man.
It's way different.
I've tried to even talk to these parents from a perspective of like, listen, your kids will grow up to hate you. Stop. And they still don't give a shit, bro. Like, I had to leave Facebook because those 6 ABC, the news, their Facebook page, those comment sections on Facebook, they get bad, man. Like, it's blatant racism. There's no undertones. And then you're like, you go in and the guy's not even he's from like Kentucky. And you're like, you're in Philly race baiting shit. What are you doing? You know what I mean? But it gets so crazy now. I had to leave it. But I'm in there telling people, like, listen, your kids will grow to hate you. Stop it. Still, bro. When the Capitol shit happened, the one girl, she's a mixed girl. Her mom like grounded her and beat her ass for going to a Black Lives Matter protest. So when her mom raided the Capitol, she called the cops on her mom. Good. You bought that. Your kids do not want that shit no more. I've been trying to tell people that shit, bro. Been telling people that shit.
Now,
But your
like,
kids will hate you. It's different.
Yeah, it's a fact. You
now,
can't
like with
judge
my
everybody.
son.
Older generation, some older people are racist. Some older
Chicken,
people
no,
aren't
that's fine.
racist.
Your point
That's a
was dead
fact.
on, Chicken. You're good. Good point.
Very good point, Chicken. Chicken always makes good points.
Again, exactly my point, Jen, but I feel like it's getting less with every generation. I feel like we're dealing with a lot right now because I feel like this is kind of the boil over here in America where things are going to start to balance out a little bit. Like it always gets worse before it gets better. I'm
Yeah,
hoping this is because
hopefully.
I felt like it was getting better. Obama was in office, man. I felt like the world was getting to a better place. People were feeling a little more equal.
Obama was the start of the downfall, in my opinion, because they the black president.
You sound like a Republican.
Trumpsters came out. The white supremacists start coming out.
I think they're all assholes. Jen, that's my thing. My kids like don't really have up here. They have white friends, but they didn't until we moved here. Like my son's on the PlayStation. His friends are Puerto Rican and black. So if I'm running around here yelling the S word or the N word, like I was even thinking like if I don't want anyone, I don't really get offended if you say something to me. I could shrug it off, but I do get offended for other people. So if someone came in here on my panel screaming the N word, I'm going to get mad for my black friends on here. Do you know what I'm saying? But you could call me pretty much anything and it's not going to really bother me. But if I were running around here saying that, like even I've used, FAG, and I hate that I've used that. I'm trying to curb that because that's also something that's demeaning someone and making them feel, you know what I mean? So it's like, to me, it's got to be good across the board. I can't call anybody anything like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm trying to get all those words out of my vocabulary. I said, I don't even like saying it, so I spell it, but FAG, I've said that twice on lives, bro. I was so embarrassed. Like, what if I blew this up and then I lose out on sponsorship because of that? You know what I mean? Like, that's how stupid shit could be from my perspective. That's not even thinking of it from a societal perspective or anything like that. That's just saying coming from the content creator's perspective. And that's like Chicken saying he heard people saying it 400 times. Like, okay, that means you just made your ceiling, bro. Your ceiling, you just made it yourself. There's no ceiling for you to bust through now. You just made it.
450 times. That's outrageous.
As a white person, I cringe at the word. I feel the hate. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people use it without knowing how much it hurts or the history behind it nowadays. I do think there's people out there that are that ignorant that, white people that use that word for hate and don't really, kids maybe, and they don't know the history. I mean, I put my top dollar on that bet. I tell him, Bams, call me what you want, but don't call me for fronts.
Yo.
Don't stunt. Never give a front. They say a couple days, but they mean a couple months. Some Murph bars for you. It's almost 4:20. We gotta get the bowl out. The bowl out. Good discussion, gentlemen. I'm really enjoying it. That's why I'm glad I gave myself so much time. That's why I was like, you know what, we'll put 30. That way we could get into any discussion. I'm gonna drop the link again too. I want anybody who wants to talk on any of this to please come up. You're always safe with me. The other gentleman will kindly get down if you have you know, if that bothers you.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll stay up if you'd like them to as well.
Either way.
I'll drop
Very
down.
acceptable.
Either way. I can get off if you want, Murph. You want other people to come up.
I'll meet anybody, you know. I just want anyone that feels welcome is my only point.
More people come up.
Yeah, I would love to hear I'd love to hear a black man, a black woman, a Puerto Rican man, a Puerto Rican woman.
Or an older person too, about the older generation of everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Old, young, it don't matter. So that's what I'm saying. It's there for anybody. Anybody wants to talk about things they've experienced or seen they're not too happy with, then this is the place.
I just came up like I gotta change my name.
You ain't ever gotta explain.
Why, Vic?
No, I know that. But no, Maybellina was like, how much is there only one Vic? And I was like, no. I was like,
yeah, he's like, I'm changing my name.
Yeah. No, and on Tommy's Live, she was like, is there only one Vic? I was like, no, there's two Vics. There's me, there's Quick Vic, and there's another guy named Victor. That comes on.
Victor, I forgot about Victor.
Coco,
yeah, Coco, I like him.
So I was like, and then
it's a good dude. I know him from
he supports hard, man.
Yeah, he is a good dude.
Always polite.
Very, very polite.
Don't talk a lot, but he's always polite. That's all I can ask you.
But then when we were on a troll call, Lady Snoop was like, "Is that you they're talking about, Vic?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, now I gotta change my name.
It took you this long. It took him this long to change his
name. I'm from where it's cold at. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me.
John,
I like that.
John, you already know.
I respect Snoop, man.
That's my
I like Lady Snoop.
Yo, John Hamilton, bro, I big up you when I'm not on YouTube. Me and Kelly.
Yeah, John Hamilton is very, very intellectual and
I like
knowledge.
That reminds me of me. He's smart, but he's funny on top of it. So that's why. Same with Bees. That's why I could conversate with Bees, because Bees is smart.
Same with God's Child does some of that too. Some of the clever shit, but he's more funny. With it.
Like I said, I think a lot of it's where you're from too. I'm from a city I'm from a neighborhood that's been mixed my whole life. So I've known, I've had black friends, I've had Puerto Rican friends, I've had Asian friends.
I haven't. Well, I've had some different friends, but I've only had a couple of black friends. But I've had I've had a couple of very close ones though. Very close ones that were very close to their families, and I was one of them was in my band with me. We played in the band together, like in a band.
Pam said she likes the suggestion, Vic, the Badland Vic, Badlands Vic.
Yeah, that's dope. Use that.
Yeah, I'm going to change it, but you said you had it spelled different, Murph. It wasn't.
No, I did it as a hashtag. I did it as a hashtag. That's all. So I put it all together as one word.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it bad, and then like the underscore land.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll try to write it.
I'm gonna figure something out.
Oh shit! Hit the wrong button. You want bad land or lands? We'll give you the Z like hell.
No, Badland Vic.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't like Badlands Vic.
Look,
that kind of sounds cheesy.
Look at that, Vic, in the chat.
Like Badland Vic. Yo, it's Badland Vic. Watch the fuck out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's dope, Vic. I like that name. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the way he
Chicken
put it
butt.
That
like
means
that.
you're raising them
Fast,
right,
land,
chicken.
and
That means you're
invent.
raising them right.
Oh, I like that.
Appreciate that, Murph.
Hell yeah,
You already
Murph.
know. Huh?
Yeah, I
Said
like
I
that intro,
appreciate
Murph.
that.
The intro song. It's new.
What, takeover season? That's one I made
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week.
Oh, I didn't realize. My bad.
No. So I'm working on a drawing now that's like doo-wop. Like the
I don't know why I didn't
60s.
recognize that.
It's like the
from last
Temptation.
weekend.
Jen, that's my I see my daughter rap Dreams and Nightmares intro by Meek and skip the N-word and every other curse word. Censored herself. Would just skip it. And it was just like, wow, that was impressive. I think
Yeah,
that's
what do you
actually
think
harder
about
than
that?
murdering
Like,
tongue.
what do you think about that when they put in their like the music aspect of it? When they're dropping
I mean,
music,
I think that's a little tougher. Like I said, I would
that's a
rather.
very tough conversation to have. Because you think
Yeah,
they want us saying that word when they're putting it in their
that's where the
music?
Exactly,
hard
Tom.
part comes in. But yeah, first, an easy thing to remember, Tom, is people don't like being called they and us.
Yeah.
That's one
But do you
thing.
think anybody would want to? Do you think that's the reason?
Yeah. Now listen, what I'm saying is like I would have that
The
discussion would have
artist,
to
I
be.
meant.
Yeah, that discussion would have to be another, that's selective person to person. But I understand what you mean, and that does make it rough because white kids love rap music. They have for 30 years now. White kids buy rap music. So they're basically, you're saying, like Tommy's point is, these kids are basically paying for this artist's career and they have to censor themselves. Yes, I think you should. Like even Kendrick had a girl. There's a video on YouTube you can find. Kendrick had a girl come up and was rapping, and she was killing it. But little white girl and dropped it, and he stopped her and was like, skip it. But you just got to
Oh, he told her
understand.
to skip it. He told her to skip it. She was dropping the word.
She said it, and he was like, "Oh, you shouldn't say it." And but that's
Oh, okay. I was wondering about. Okay.
that's how I feel about it. Even in a song, try
Yeah.
not to say it. I now edit stuff myself because you got to figure it's a 2-syllable word. So's homies.
They've always edited it in the edits.
If
My
you're,
favorite
if you're using it as your friends, you say homies.
Murph, they've always edited it in the clean version. Always.
Yeah, Eminem and 50 Cent used to just change their whole shit from a dirty to a clean. Their
They
clean
used to
version would be a
reverse
whole
the
different
word
bar. No, it would be
or
a whole
something.
different bar. On
Oh,
my
yeah,
name
yeah.
is. On my
Yeah.
name is.
And my
He says.
Yup. Yeah.
He said at age 12. What did he say? I thought I was someone else, so I hung myself from the top bunk with a belt. And then in the edited version, he's saying a whole bunch of different stuff, whole different lines. So, but other people they just censor out the word. But I'm saying, like, I'll either skip the word or, like I said, I'll throw in homies. It depends on what the context is. If you're saying I'm that, you have to use a different version, obviously. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
425, guys, we're gonna play a little J. Cole real quick because I ain't feeling the shit out of this album. I'm gonna play that 95 South.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh, the
Murph,
new
I'm gonna go
album?
back down.
You going back down bottom? All right, bro, no doubt.
Yeah, no,
Appreciate you.
I just wanted to come up and like with the
Bro, I appreciate you talking on the conversation and your perspective, bro. Thank you for coming up.
no, and I just wanted to say one more thing. You know,
Of
like
course.
with my son,
Mm-hmm.
that's like my son is not my biological, but I raised him.
Still your son, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget who I was talking to, and they were like, "You don't have to explain that." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. I don't like." And I love him. I love my son to death, man. Like, I would never change nothing about that.
Kelly, that's so
And
true. She said the kids hear it so frequently they become desensitized. And that is a trouble of it being in the music. Go ahead, Vic. Keep going, bud.
yeah, like I would never change nothing. Like like with my baby mom, like not being there for her in the hospital. Like I was there for the whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed there with him, and I would never turn my back on him ever.
Hey, yep.
You know what I mean? Like I forget who I was having a conversation with, man. It was someone in the DM, man.
Yeah.
But
Hey, I think me and you might have spoke on it before.
no, me and you spoke about it, but it was a female.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, I remember me and you talking about this before.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like
Pilato, salute, welcome in, bro. Oh, Vic, you were talking to Jen.
Jen. Matter of fact, yeah. And
Yep.
she was like, that's your son. You don't have to explain nothing. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I mean,
See,
like
when I was 18,
you know,
I found out that on my 18th birthday, I found out that my dad, and who I'm named after, isn't my biological dad. I was watching
On your 18th birth? Wow.
yeah, I was watching
I didn't realize that.
I was watching Maury one day, and they had a guy, and he was saying, light eyes can't make dark eyes. Only dark eyes can make light eyes. Something like two browns can make like a hazel or a blue, but it's hard for two blues to make a brown. So I'm like, Mom, why do I? So I'm looking, I'm like, Mom, why do I look different than you guys? Like everybody else looks the same, why, you know? And she told me, no, one night stand, basically. But my dad, I'm named after him. That man raised me my whole life. That's my dad. My son is named after us. You know what I mean? So no, that's my dad. That's my dad.
Exactly. So now you know where I'm coming from. Like
I get it. Like I said, I struggled with that shit for years.
Like
yeah.
I have him. You know I have him every
day.
Every day. You know what I mean? I have him every day, man. Like I gotta go pick him up now. Like
yep. That's your boy.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's it, bro. Look, sometimes
that's your boy, Vic.
Sometimes DNA don't make family, bro.
And you know,
you're my brother. We ain't got no blood,
right? Just you like Tommy. Like Tommy's my brother too. Like you know, like when I went to jail, and I went upstate.
Yep.
I met his father. Quick. I mean, just long story short, I met him.
Jen, safe. We'll still be here for you. She's driving. She won't be able to talk. She's saying she'll be listening.
No, I just want to say this one thing, and I'm out.
Go ahead.
I met him, you know, and he came up to me. He was like, "Yo, Vic, I really appreciate everything you did. You know what I mean, for my son."
Really?
And I was like, "Yo," because when he was out, he was teaching my daughter how to drive, and I wasn't cool with that. We were like almost warring on the street, like going at each other. Then I go up, and we meet upstate, and like he was like, "Vic, you know what I mean, I appreciate everything you did." I said, "I would want you to do the same thing for my daughter. If anything ever happened to me."
Especially you're going away a long time. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he just came home in 2008. He came home in 2008 and caught a brand new case.
Oh shit.
And got 15.
Yeah, so you're there for the child.
Yeah.
So it's yours. I mean, that makes it even rougher though, because then it's kind of like it's both your sons at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But look, he respects him, and that's dope.
Salute behind the bar, man. Salute, bro.
Yo, what's going on? Hey, yo, Murph, you don't screen your people before you can them up. I could have showed you a big, long, uncircumcised slong on your channel.
Yeah, Murph don't do the banner up trick.
I can hit end real quick.
I know that shit.
I already had my finger on end. They would only seen it for a second. The live would have ended.
That's all it takes. But nah,
that is all it takes.
I was
going to salute, man.
Hey,
now, if they were doing that, I don't think they would have came up as you. They would have came up as somebody else.
Nah, but you do know how to put like a banner in front of the screen.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a little heads up anyway. But
I usually do it. I usually like read the room with it first. You know what I mean? But I got them.
Respect. Yeah, there you
Appreciate
go.
that.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I got a few.
Good.
That's my like one of my first ones.
Yeah, try to make that a habit though, just in case, man. There's a lot of people out here that want to take you out for no reason. You know what I mean?
Tommy does that right away.
But I came on here. I never spoke with Vic before, man. What's up, Vic?
What's up,
I
bro?
have to, Vic. I've been porn bombed 15, 20 times.
I was gonna say, hey man, I just want to tell Vic, man, I appreciate you always showing my content love and leaving comments and shit like that. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Yo, he a real one, bro. Vic's one of the realest ones on here, bro. That's my
I noticed
guy.
that. Every video I put up, he makes sure to leave a comment and shit like that. So that's dope. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's what you could tell he watches the content too by his comments. It's, that's sometimes you be getting comments. I even do it where I just throw up an emoji or a thumbs up and number. Then when sometimes I'm like, your content, I watched it. So I'm like, yo, man, 2 minutes in here, whatever.
Yeah. You're another one.
I mean? So
you're another one.
Vic he'll salute me. What's that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said you are
I didn't hear you.
Well, I said you are. Hold on, because I think you can hear the music in the background. It's messing up the. My wife downstairs playing music. Hold on, let me close the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's close that door.
I said you're another one that always put respect on behind the bar name. I appreciate that, man.
It ain't hard, and I fuck with your content anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I told you earlier, heavy is the head that wears the crown, bro.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I'm like, how the
heavy for me? That's what I tell myself.
I said, how the hell I get caught up in this bullshit? I can't believe that one question is going on for 6-7 weeks now.
What it was is it was kind of boiling under already, I feel. So that was just, you know what I mean? It wasn't like you caused the inferno. You were just another squirt of gas. Do you know what I'm saying?
I see. I'm like, damn, man, what the hell?
But like I said, I mean, it's between your community, let's say your community, our community, and B's community. It's a very diverse group of people.
Right.
So you're going to run into these things. But like I said earlier, I feel the problem is level heads aren't the ones that are necessarily having the conversations. And that's why it explodes to what it explodes to.
That is true. I would agree with that one. Everybody's just hot-headed. And plus,
I mean, even the night everything went nuts, I was saying to Shorty, like, why would you even, say respectfully, I don't want to go down that road if you don't, there's only so many right answers to that question. So, I mean, and that I'm just like, yo, you're not ready for it. Don't go down that road. Just say, hey, man, respectfully, I'd rather not. Very subjective answer. Humbly, I'd like to, you just be as respectful as you can about it. Show you understand what's going on a little bit. But I was trying to get it to that point, and then it just blew up into something completely different. And then that's what I'm over talking to Tommy D about it. And I had that clone in your chat. I'm like, wait a minute here. I'm like, the clone's completely different to what I was just saying.
I got in trouble for you coming on my channel talking about it. They straightened the whole thing the next day.
Hey, I needed your page. I was using it for the right thing, though. I needed to vent, bro. I was serious at that.
He was all mad because we were talking about the show.
Oh, but I was mad because, like, if I use us up here as an example. If I'm up here going, Maine, don't go down that road, Maine. Don't say that, Maine. And then Maine's like, hey, fuck you, Murph. Listen to this, everybody. I was pissed off. I'm like,
I know you were mad.
Don't double down. Back off. Don't double down.
Hey, yo, Vic, happy belated birthday, man. I seen Murph. I think you did like an upload about his birthday and his birthday.
The other day.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Today Reno business birthday.
Reno birthday today.
Reno.
Oh, shout out to Reno
busy today,
man.
Yeah.
And Vic, what you do for your birthday, Vic?
Man, I went out with my peoples, man, and I don't even remember. Like, I woke up Saturday.
Yeah.
He's like, I woke up Saturday. That's the only thing I remember.
No, I knew Vic was right, bro. He was texting me like, Murph, you're a real one, man. You're my fucking brother. I'm like, you too, bro.
You too.
I don't even drink.
Hey.
I think after the third drink, I don't remember nothing.
Bro, me and Kels had a little drink last night. We don't drink like that.
I'm like that too, Vic. I got no tolerance with alcohol.
He just woke up with an apple in his mouth and tied around his neck and shit like that.
So what the hell?
with ropes around his ankles and shit like that.
Where
Ain't that
the
right, Vic?
hell have I been? That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you getting into? He's like, nothing, man. We going out, hang with my homies and shit. I'm like, yo, that sounds fun for. It was Friday too. I'm like, birthdays on a Friday are always something special.
Hey, it is what it is. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, make sure you party hard and don't remember what the hell happened. Sometimes I do a show.
I seen you and your daughter on the coaster, man. That's what I commented on, man.
Yeah, like, me too. That shit was dope. I love seeing that.
That was
shit.
A beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
that hashtag girl dad. You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah, every once in a while, I like to throw a little bit of my personal life in there and shit like that, and mix it up because I want to let people know I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
it's hard for me to find that balance, bro. It's real hard for me because like my son, he's been doing YouTube for a while. He don't really show his face, but that's my son. He's 17. Like my daughter is 15, and like I will bury someone over her. So do I want her on my content? Not really.
Nah,
I had her on videos where it was harder to see her, and you could just hear her laughing. And she'll do Jones with wifey, but it's like I just don't really. I might do him with my son because my son. He's built just like me. You know what I mean? So that's a little different. We could do content together, but when it comes to my daughter, man, I'll bury someone over that little girl.
I don't blame you.
Same way.
Yeah, I'm being risky by doing it.
What up, Vern Vision?
I ain't afraid of nobody. You know what I mean? Hold this L.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that content though, bro. That was dope. And the way you were like helping her through it, that's why I liked it.
Yeah,
I took my son on a zipper a few years ago, bro, which anyone that's been on it, it's a crazy ride. It's like a Ferris wheel, but you're flipping. And he was only like 13 or 14. And at one point, bro, the cart flips. When you're all the way up, it'll flip and you're looking just straight down, probably 50, 60 feet. So it is a little intimidating. At first, he was scared, so he's like letting his face get hit on. I'm like, push off. And once he pushed off, that was it, bro. He loved it, but he felt alive. You know what I mean? I felt alive, my heart. I'm like, yo, that's what it's about, bro. But that was cool how you helped her through it. You know what I mean? Now, she'll remember that. She'll remember that always.
Queen Cal said, I'll bury anyone over both my kids. Put them in the dirt. Put them in the dirt.
Yo, I believe her. I believe anything that woman tells me, bro.
That's how it should be, though. You should always protect your kids like that.
Hey,
I've seen her do shit where I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You weigh 100 pounds, you're fighting a 300-pound woman that's like 6'3". I'm like, I wouldn't even fight this lady. What are you doing? Beat the bricks off that lady.
I need one of them T-shirts too.
Oh yeah,
that's what I want to see a lot of everybody popping this summer is with the merch, man. I like to see some hot shirts going around this summer.
Yeah, just Vic, DM me, man, and I'll take care of you, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I need one of them.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit later on tonight. I don't know, maybe like 8 o'clock or whatever. I'm gonna do a live and I'm gonna premiere my new designs. You know what I mean? So people could come check it out. You know what I mean?
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll definitely be over there.
I like. I only got one shirt here from a content creator that does Eagles content, but I like the support. You know, that's what you should do being up here. As a content creator, you should you just hit the Cash App, you freaking shared the live. Like that's real, bro. I appreciate that shit.
Man, ain't no big deal. It's one hit, watch the other, man. Because YouTube sometimes, you know what I mean. They will only push like the ignorant shit. If you ever notice, the most ignorant channels get the most
Bro, I noticed it when me and Tommy had that incident when he came to yours, you know, a couple months ago. That was the best lives Tommy, me, or Barn ever had, bro. I seen that shit.
Lives does better than that.
I was just getting ready to say, I think we actually, you know, we surpassed that now, or we've done better.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But take this back a few months ago. That's when I realized it. But I had told Tommy and Barn, I'm like, yo, our best live was that whack ones where we were talking shit on each other. I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
Negative.
All the good that ran through the community the whole year. And it's like, that's what people were watching. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's so unfortunate. So that's why it's important that, you know, it's like we have to, like, you know, we sell our album in the trunk of a car because, you know, we don't have the label behind us pushing it. The label is YouTube. And the label is not going to push our content. So what we have to do is find other avenues to push our content. You know what I'm saying? And the best way is word of mouth. You're going like how, and remind me, and I keep forgetting when you come to my live chat, I have to, you know, return the favor and give you a wrench too. And I always tell
Hey,
people,
no doubt.
I always tell people that have a wrench in my live chat, like, I don't give a fuck. You need to circulate your channel in the live chat. You'll never hear me cuss anybody out on yo, what are you doing? Now, if you're spamming, that's a whole nother story.
Exactly.
For real, I could drop my link in there?
You know, what's that?
We could drop our links in your chat?
I don't care who it is, you know what I'm saying? Not you, Tommy D. You ain't never
See, that's what I thought.
That's a whole nother story. I'm kidding.
That's how I feel about it, though, bro. I mean, like, if it's somebody that someone knows I have a problem with, maybe, then that's the only time I would, like, if you're dropping links and I'm like, I don't even know that person, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I like to support people, but at least tell me about the person first so I can go watch their content. This guy's out here killing puppies and you're dropping his link in my fucking chat. Like, wait.
Yeah,
But,
it's the way you do it, though. You got to have etiquette and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. And I recognize what people are doing out here, and I salute the ones that I watch their content and I like what they're doing.
Right.
Like, even yours might get crazy to what people might. I don't mind it. Like, I don't think you go too far. I think you let people take themselves too far, maybe, but you don't.
I'm glad you said that because, you know, I really don't come online and saying, "Ooh, how can I?"
I never thought you were disrespectful in anything that happened. Like, Maine specifically, what did you do? Even if you instigated the beginning of it, you never got disrespectful. Yeah, Maine, you know, the presence of Maine, not behind the bar, but Maine, you never got disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, we turn up every once in a while, but I have boundaries. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let anybody come in. I'm not gonna let anybody come in my live chat and dox somebody and get away with it and shit like that. I'm not gonna allow people come out here and do pedophile things and shit like that, jokes and all that type of shit. You gotta have boundaries. You know, do we like turn up every once in a while? Yes, but I think there should be a limit to it. Like, I like my guy King Troll. Shout out to 183rd B's. But there's no boundaries over there. Like, you can literally take it there. You know what I'm saying? So
King Troll, yeah. I mean, but you know what? Like I've said this before, bro. Even if I don't agree with everything that happens, the good that it could be for people who need it has to outweigh the bad. We have to look at the good more. Like, I don't know if this is necessarily out there, but if someone wanted to kill themselves today, right, bro? The world was just against them. They turned that on, and me and you were roasting each other, and we have our limits. We're doing it classy. That might save that person's fucking life that day, bro. So I can't say and it also sparks these conversations that need to be had. So yes, you got to let the good outweigh the bad. I feel, because there is a lot of bad, sure, and I agree, but we put a magnifying glass over the bad and not the good anyway.
Well, there you go. You just used a perfect example that when you were beefing with other people, people were tuned in, and I can relate. Before you even knew about me, I used to have a beef with a big, huge content creator named Queen's Flip, and when I put his name in the title and I black out on him, I could get 200 people in my live chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if I have a real topic, talk about regular smuggler stuff, I'm lucky if I get 50.
Bro, I did a week of like self-help kind of. It was just me, like I kind of like just kicked knowledge by myself, but it was like each day I had a topic. It was like self-love, victims mentality. There was just a couple different, and we talked about them for like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Bro, I just rewatched them. They were so dope. Like I was feeling inspired watching my own shit. You know what I mean? And it was like that didn't do half the numbers as when I'm like, fuck Tommy D. Like, that's crazy, bro. And then all the good Tommy's doing, you know, it's just crazy, bro. The way the negative storyline always seems to come to the forefront. This shit should be different than Real World rocks it.
Word. But I ain't gonna hold you up too much, man. I don't think I ever came up with you on your channel, man. So
hey, bro, I appreciate it. You're always welcome. Always every perspective up here, bro.
Yeah, like I said, if I forget today, even if you gotta shoot me a DM, because sometimes I'll be too turned up. Like I said, you know, you gave me a wrench, I gotta give you a wrench, man. So
hey, no doubt, yeah. Like I said, I give it over here. They mean a little something different. You know what I mean? I use them kind of.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for my wrench. I'll be
kind of like it's a confirmation it's you now. So if a clone, I don't have clone problems because of this. You know what I mean? People can't come in here as a clone because I got the real ones wrenched up for the last 6 months.
Well, there you go.
Yep. That's what I'll be doing.
You know, it's kind of like you come to my home 3 times, you ain't a guest no more type thing.
Okay, you gotta come to my home 4 times, and then I give you a key.
Hey, I
Yeah.
dig it, bro. Let me sleep in the basement. Let me
Yo,
sleep in the basement. Yo, it's so funny too, because I got a bar in my basement. My brother's stuff's down there, so I ain't been able to use it. But mine's a little more
Oh, wow.
retro than yours. But I always liked your show for that reason, because when I was going to start, when I first moved in this crib, that's why. I'm like, yo, this basement is my studio.
Oh,
I got a
wow.
bar, a bathroom, a private entrance. Like, I
Oh,
seen
wow.
your show. I'm like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah, man.
See,
Yeah.
I'd rather use my bar as just like a desk. But I love the way yours is an
that's the wolf
actual
den.
bar. Your show's called Behind the Bar. It fits.
It wasn't
Yeah.
always like that though, man. If you
Bro,
go
look
back,
at you now, though. You getting shout outs from fucking Vlad, bro. Like,
yeah, yo, that shit shocked the shit out of me.
Star, Vlad. Like, come on, bro.
Right,
You're
yeah,
doing big
no.
things. Give yourself your fucking flowers, bro.
Respect,
yeah,
man. Respect. Salute, yo. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Vic. I'm gonna
yeah,
holler at you, Vic.
yeah, definitely. I was
All
gonna
right.
say something. I went on there and I had a wrench one day and then I went on there the next day, it was gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
You know what
wrench
it
never
is?
was there.
I have to.
No, I'm playing, man. It's cool.
Oh, I'm about to say. See, oh God, you gonna what the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vic
No,
gotta
no,
give
but
you
it
a
was.
little here and there.
All
That's
right.
funny.
And there's a
I'm a
reason
chip
why
over a
not
wrench.
everybody gets a wrench because let me tell you what happens though. You scare off a lot of people if you have too much blues in your live chat.
Man, I
Sometimes
got
you
the whole
scare
thing
off some
blue.
people. You know what I mean? Like,
That's facts. That's
yeah.
facts.
So you got to keep a balance. Ain't nothing personal. You just got to keep a balance and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I
So,
mean, to me, it should honestly for the wrench. You should be promote. Like you see me, I'm on Barnes. Like, yo, follow Barn on Facebook, follow Barn on IG. Here's his cash app. Like that's what you should be doing with your wrench. You should be on there. Yo, Behind the Bar. Here's Maine's cash app. 183rd. Follow him on IG. Here's his cash app. That's what the wrench is really supposed to be for, and to moderate the chat. The thing is, though, I moderate my own chat. I'm on some. I get that comment a millisecond before you guys do. So I usually got the person blocked before the comment even comes up. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
like I tell everybody, we here to talk common sense shit, critical thinking. We ain't about to just fall in the norm way of thinking on something. We're gonna talk it out, figure something out, and you know what I mean. Touch on topics and still have fun with it. Because I mean, I'm blazed as shit. We can't not have fun, but I want to talk. I want people to understand that more open perspective, bro. Like, if I could open your mind without acid, I made an accomplishment. Took me acid to get this open-minded.
But here's a trick to the wrench, though, Murph, and you probably know this. You got to be careful sometimes who you give a wrench to. There's even people out there that would block all your supporters out of your live chat, and you wouldn't realize it until you go in your studios and be like, wait a minute, why is this person and that person inside of my block? You know what I mean? And you can lose supporters, so you really have to be careful of who you give that wrench to because they could abuse their privilege.
It's definitely a give and take on YouTube, bro. I mean, you could, like you said, you could put one person's name in your title and double your input, but does that the person? You know what I mean? Does the person get the enjoyment and the fulfillment he needs? Probably not. You know what I mean? So you got to find that happy bit. Why do you think I only got 500 subs, bro? I don't advertise my shit. I want, like, every sub means something to me, every single one. I'd rather have one real one than 100 fake ones. So everybody who subs to me usually sticks around, you know, shit like that.
And that's some real shit right there. That's moonlight.
I had somebody say that shit to me. My bro got 14,000 subs, bro. His lives aren't as lit. And he said it. He's like, bro, you got 500 subs and 40 people in your live. I'm like, I had a community before a live.
Yeah, you got to build a relationship. You have to build that relationship. You know what I mean?
Built these relationships through other people's platforms, you know, conversating, get to know each other a little bit. And we started to, I got a page, Quinn got a page, and Barn got a page. We're building this. Right. It just started to build up.
If you put in your title right now, Tommy D just had a relapse. Nigga, you have 100 people in your live chat right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They just want that negative, bro.
Yep.
How many, if Tommy cannot go on for one day and someone goes there and it's like, the man's out with his kids. What the fuck? Wow. People's minds go right there because everyone wants that negative, bro.
Yeah, people will sometimes watch you for the train wreck, man. That's it.
Yeah, everyone slows down for a car crash, bro. It's just morbid curiosity, it's called.
Yeah.
You ever stood on top of somewhere really tall and thought about jumping even though you didn't want to kill yourself? It's called morbid curiosity.
Oh, maybe just you, Murph. I ain't never think no shit like that.
I read it. But I know, you know, there's been things I thought about weird shit like that sometimes. You never know.
Okay.
I don't want to kill, bro. I love my life. Are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah.
Even when I was young, I thought I felt weird, but I never really wanted to kill myself necessarily. Like when I was a teenager, I just woke up one day and didn't feel right.
Really?
But I never necessarily wanted to like jump off the roof or nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you. Me neither. Shit. But I see
Now, I
what
mean,
you're
my
thinking of.
adult life, I love my life too much. I love myself too much.
Mm.
You gotta love yourself. I mean, to a level of narcissism, obviously, but sometimes I know I could get a little overboard. But you gotta love yourself, or you don't really truly love anybody else.
True. What you drinking on in your profile pic? What is that you drinking?
Coffee.
Oh, it's
It's
coffee.
still
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vic, you out here in Philadelphia too, Vic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vic's still in Philly. I'm out of Philly now.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm 100 miles out now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, like you ever heard of Knoebels, the amusement park?
Is it?
It's out this way. It's like 45 minutes from the Poconos.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to
But yeah, my dad
Colorado.
moved out here a few years ago and shit. So I moved out here. It's slower than where I was. I was in Kensington, man. So I needed to get out.
Yeah, next what is it? Next Monday, I'm going to Colorado Resort up there.
Man, you strapped up when you went to Kensington?
If
I seen that video, I think. I'm not sure.
I don't
know if that was you or not.
Did you hear me ATG Bar's interview?
No.
Okay. Well, we in this great state of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia.
I missed that one. Yeah.
We have the right to bear arms and walk around with our weapons. So it wasn't just a Kensington thing. I don't leave my house without it.
Hey,
Exactly.
I don't leave my house with mine.
You said what?
I don't leave my house with mine.
Oh, okay. You're afraid to leave it with you. I got you.
I keep clapping myself.
I ain't home protection.
You got what protection?
I said mine is home protection.
Okay, yeah, and I get it, but nowadays you never know. You know what I mean?
Look, you ain't never lied. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're not at all.
No, I'm not saying he's wrong either. I was just asking. I didn't know if that was him or not. That's why I was asking.
I'm not allowed to carry. Let's just say that.
I can't. I don't have a license, but I wouldn't get it. I have my marijuana card. My cousin has a license to carry, and he brought his.
Yeah, you can have both in PA.
I'm 100% legal. Yeah, I'm definitely licensed. Yeah.
Shit, I got enough in my house that I don't need to use a gun now, honestly.
Right.
I got a crossbow, a sword.
Oh, nice.
You ain't getting out.
You got a sword?
Out, so that's all that matters.
Nice.
Yo, I'm gonna be like fucking Daryl on The Walking Dead, bro. I'm gonna be crossbowing motherfuckers in here.
Oh shit!
You ain't getting back out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a friend of mine has a bow and arrow. He went down to that spot. What the hell is it at? It's past Harrisburg. What's the name of that gun shop over there in Lancaster area? What the fuck is that shit called? Right. Yeah, I've been there twice. Though. They have an amazing. It's over there by Shady Maples.
Shit. What is it? It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I can see it. Yeah. What the fuck is that place called?
But I can't remember. I've only been there twice. But he bought his bow and arrow. They got.
You talking about the hunting store, right?
It's huge. It's huge. It's a shooting range.
Yeah.
Shooting range in a gun store.
Because when you're on your way to my house, after you get off the turnpike, that's like one of your first like milestones to look for, landmarks to look for, rather.
Yeah, they got everything in there, bro. They got bulletproof vests.
Yeah.
Shit. Yes, they got. I thought silencers were illegal. Why? How they selling silencers if they're illegal? I see silencers in there, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, Cabela's.
Is it that what it's called?
That's the one I'm talking about. It's a real big. They do hunting. You could get guns in there, bows and arrows, all that shit.
Yeah, it's probably called that. I only been there
twice.
The
one in Lancaster.
I think there is one in Lancaster. Yeah, and then there's another one in Allentown, I think.
Cabela's, you said?
Cabela's, yeah. CABELA.
Oh, okay.
Apostrophe S. You can probably get shit on the internet too, Tom. Shipped to you. Check them out. They got all kinds of knives and blades and guns and shotguns and rifles. And
yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're allowed to have hunting rifles, bro. I don't think you need a gun license for a hunting rifle.
Oh, no?
You might have to check, but I mean, I think all you need is a valid ID.
Okay. Nice.
For a hunting rifle, of course. Yeah, you can't fit a freaking 50 cal in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my BM just got one.
What, a hunting rifle?
No.
Oh,
A burn.
no. What'd you
A
get? A little
gun.
deuce?
No, she got a Glock 19.
Oh, you better not ever piss her off, Vic, or you a plate.
I know.
Oh no. No, we're good. We're
He
good.
laughed. He said, "Nah, we're good." Salute to the chat, y'all. I was neglecting it a little bit. Salute to everybody. We got 20 watching. I know the chat be in their own conversation sometimes, so you don't necessarily have to watch.
All right,
Oh,
Murph,
shit.
Vic, Tommy, I'm off.
Hey, main salute, bro. Make sure you guys
Main
subscribe to
salute,
Behind
bro.
the Bar, talking with Tommy D, cooking
Salute,
with
man.
Kel.
All right, peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the little J. Cole song, y'all, and I'm gonna jump down. We got about an
I'm out,
hour or
man.
two.
Salute, man. I'll talk to you
Salute,
later.
Tom. Yes,
Peace.
sir.
Salute, Murph.
Salute,
bro.
Vic, my bro. Badland Vic.
Badland Vic, right?
Hey, my guy. Salute, Vic. I
All right,
appreciate
bro.
you up your perspective, bro. That was dope. I really appreciate that shit, bro, as always.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. Thanks
You
for the
already.
name.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already.
See you
Family,
later
bro.
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right, guys. Like I said, we're gonna wrap it up. We got about an hour to 183rd B's. I wanted to play the J. Cole song, but it's 5, so we'll just play one of my songs. I'm just gonna randomly pick one here. And yeah, I appreciate everybody's input on the conversation. Everybody's amazing comments as always. You guys are the best. DayOnes, Wolves, everybody, aliens, whoever. I'm Murph4Dub, Murph420, murphthekenzo, whatever you want to call me, the Dirty Kenzo, Dirty Kenzo Productions. That's what we run. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Cooking with Kel's. Wifey's cooking Wednesday, 7 p.m. I usually jump in with her, my daughter, or something like that. I think we'll play International on the way out to keep some good high energy going. So let me get that set up. Like I said, guys, make sure you're tuned in to 183rd B's. He's having some very important conversations tonight, similar to what we were talking about. And again, I feel they're conversations that need to be had, so don't miss them. And like I said, subscribe to Talking with Tommy D, Behind the Bar, Reno Biz, official one, ATG TV. You just type in ATG Bar and you'll find them. G'd Up Quinn, GDUP Quinn, KWIN. 183rd B's, BZ. And Surviving Kensington for sure, Talking with Tommy D. And the whole damn community. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Like I said, we'll see you at B's. Be live sometime this week. Trying to pick up the consistency. The song on the way out, again, International. Salute. Quick Vic, salute. Vern Vision, thanks for coming in, bro. Good to see you in here again. Everybody dance your way out. International.
God, follow me, God, follow me. 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 God. This international. This international. This international.
All right, y'all. Salute.